In this video, I'm going to compare the in-house marketing versus agency cost comparison to find out whether or not you can gain savings by working with an agency or if you should stick to hiring and expanding your in-house team. First of all, you have to understand that in-house teams can vary depending on their organization, the size of the organization, and the city that they're located in. On average, the top 10 markets in the US, the salary for a marketing manager can range from $6,000 to $9,000 a month and up. Agency retainers, however, can be a bit more flexible because agencies have more transparent pricing and they can be flatter no matter the market you're in because they already have the set of services defined and a very clear set of deliverables. Digital marketing agency retainers can range anywhere from $4,000 to $6,500 a month, and you get access to a team of specialists. So if you're looking at New York, let's take this for a comparison. For an in-house marketing manager, you can be paying anywhere between $8,000 and $9,000 a month, where an agency fee could be $5,500 to $6,000 a month. That can net you a savings between $2,000 and $3,500 a month. That's a huge advantage. In LA, the salary could be $7,500 to $8,000, where the agency can be between $5,000 and $5,800. That again can net you a savings of $1,700 to $3,300. If we look at Chicago, my hometown, the salary for somebody that's a marketing manager can be between $7,000 and $7,500 a month. Agencies, however, can be a little bit cheaper. There's a lot more boutique marketing agencies in Chicago. Chicago is also one of those birthplaces of madmen. $4,500 to $5,000, that can net you a savings between $2,000 and $3,000. In the Bay Area, this could be a range. Now, this in-house marketing manager or specialist would be $8,200 to $9,000 a month. This would likely be an entry position as we're talking about 5 figures and above. And agency fees can be pretty nimble between $5,500 and $6,500 a month. And that can again net you a savings between $2,700 to $3,500 a month. You also have to look at different markets and different variables here. And also there's different agencies that could offer more benefit with a hybrid approach and actually cut those costs down further. So what's unique here? The skill sets of agencies are very diverse because when you work with somebody that's in-house, you're hiring for a particular position and they have a very narrow set of skills. So you're going to inflate your costs. If you need an SEO manager in New York, an ads manager that's already looking at $12,000 to $18,000 a month, you add a director into the mix and your marketing department is going to be pulling in about $25,000 a month in overhead. Now, if you hire an agency, this could be a little bit more fixed because agencies could have a flat fee per service. And as you add other services, it could scale gradually. And those costs are a lot more predictable because the time you waste hiring somebody, it can take 6 to 9 weeks to ramp up a new hire with training, where you get potential values by working with an agency right away and you can fill those gaps. So if you're getting this cost-cutting advantage, the potential savings is pretty clear because that savings can translate into more agency retainers or more partnerships or investing that money into an ad budget. So what's happening with the broader expertise of agencies? Digital marketing agencies offer a diverse set of skills because you cannot replicate that talent in-house. You can have an SEO manager, a PPC manager, a tracking expert, a web designer. You have access to everybody under one roof, and you can get immediate proposals and immediate executions with the drop of a hat. Now, the scalability is there because the tools these agencies possess help them repeat that system because marketing and sales is a system. You just have to repeat it. And if you repeat it long enough, you're going to get those desired results. This flexibility gives you transparent pricing and what it's going to cost. And if at some point in time you choose to let the agency go, you don't have to deal with all of the strings attached with severance and laying somebody off and all the benefits and all those added costs down the line. And then starting that process again by ramping it up and finding somebody. When it comes to in-house marketing, I think there's a hybrid approach. Some organizations, they require the daily on-site presence, deep integration into internal operations are required. This could be true if you're doing social media, you want to do interviews and actually get people in front of the camera and turn your organization into a thought leader. That's what marketing managers in-house should be doing. They shouldn't just be on a computer, they should be behind a camera, they should be talking to customers and getting that story online. That's what a marketing manager does. If you're a marketing manager who just sits behind a screen and doesn't really do any of that, you just have somebody that has one one narrow skill set, and they're not obligated to really expand their role and go outside their role to do more, where an agency could, because an agencies will show you gaps in your marketing strategy. A specific constant is every business needs marketing, and there are always gaps in talent. Sometimes you may acquire talent that does not possess a specific skill set. The new skill set that we're developing here internally is AI marketing, and somebody that has limited expertise in that could actually harm your campaigns, because as we saw in other videos, if you're using AI marketing and you're executing it incorrectly, it's a form of plagiarism, and Google will catch on and rank your site lower. ChatGPT will catch on, and it will recommend your business less in the AI search results. So there is a hybrid approach, which I think is unique, and what we see as a major pain point when we work with clients at Zima Media is larger companies often combine a hybrid approach of in-house and agencies. And this is getting in reach to SMBs, because you certainly need somebody in an organization that's in charge of marketing. At a minimum would be one person, not the founder, somebody that does the marketing every single day and takes care of those responsibilities, because if we're depending too much on executive stakeholders that are C-suite, we're not going to get the things that we need in order to execute, and that can stagnate and lead to a stale relationship. So this hybrid approach is unique because you do have a point of contact. You have somebody that has ownership of the marketing, somebody that can do some of the marketing campaigns, and a trusted partner and agency that can execute those campaigns in a timely manner. Now, the scope of work may change with agencies because they have a very narrow scope. If they ask for SEO recommendations, that could be a paid audit, and you have to really respect their time because they have the answers to all of your questions. You just have to make sure you're utilizing them. A lot of the time you hire an agency and you underutilize their expertise, and this could be a form of sabotage for your organization. By sabotage, I mean you have to work and engage and connect with your marketing agency. Even if it's for quick check-ins or just getting updates, you shouldn't be hunting for information from your agency as well, but you also need to make sure that there's a clear dialogue. As a client, that dialogue should not be initiated by you. It should be initiated by the agency, but you also have the right to really educate yourself and get familiar with these processes too. Now, the industry can fluctuate. Certain industries might have cheaper entry positions for marketing managers, and there could be specialized agencies that offer you discounts, or they have a system or tool in place, such as AI marketing tools, which we know is just do-it-yourself marketing on steroids. If you don't have time to hire well, this is where an agency is really going to help you. To understand, there is a huge value of agencies, because if you choose the right partner and it's the right time, because a lot of this is timing and your business and your results, that agency is going to give you a lot more upside. And that's a long-term partner. We have clients that have been with us for 10 years, and this is very true of a lot of agencies. This is why agencies are in business, because they have those existing relationships. The efficiency gains are huge, because if you just look at it from a cost advantage, you're already saving multiple figures by working with an agency, and that marketing budget can either accrue, give yourself a bonus, that can accrue, put it into your ad budget, or it can accrue and allow you to invest into other profit centers for your business. So you have to really stay flexible. The one I would really recommend is the hybrid approach. You need somebody that's going to take ownership of your marketing and sales, but you also need an agency that can execute against their proven system to give you the results that you need in order to help sustain the headcount that it's going to take for you to grow your business. Now, is it a hire first or an agency first? That is ultimately up to you. A lot of the time, if you are not good at hiring, you want to work with an agency so you can understand what those gaps are, so you can roll that up into a job description and hire for that particular role, remove the agency from those day-to-day duties, and help them move on to another marketing or sales strategy in order to build another profit center. What's your experience like working with agencies? Are you typically leaning on the in-house approach, or do you find that working with an agency is a lot more transparent and valuable for your business? I would like to find out in the comments below. I'll talk to you soon.